Welcome back, guys. In this video we'll be discussing about the NAT protocol. So NAT protocol is known as network address translation, and it's a protocol that allows multiple devices in a local network to share a single public IP address while connecting to the internet, and it also provides a layer of security and also conserves public IP address. So let's just start it. So firstly, there is NAT measurement ratio. So NAT is like just capturing the packets from a simple web request from a client PC in a home network to a specific server. Within the home network, the home router also provides a NAT service. And yeah, we'll be just doing this complete thing in a Wireshark. So just open the Wireshark, and over here in the Wireshark ethereal traces packet, in the traces packets, just open the NAT home side pcap one. Okay, and once if you have opened it, it displays like this. Okay, uh, it already has the captured packet, so no need to worry about it. And now we'll just answer the questions. Okay, so what's the IP address of the client? Okay, IP address of the client is 192.168.1.100. Okay, and second question. Sorry, yeah, and second question. The client actually communicates with several different Google servers in order to implement safe browsing. The main Google server that will serve Google web page has this. In order to serve this, okay, yeah, we'll just have to show we'll just have to filter it with this. Okay, hold on a sec. I'll just copy it and filter it with this command and just enter. Okay, there are some HTTP get messages and HTTP OK messages, and yeah, there are some several messages of HTTP. So we'll just answer the questions according to them. Okay, now third question is consider now the HTTP get sent from the client to Google server whose IP address is 64 point something, yeah, at the time this. So what are the source and destination IP address and TCP source and destination port of IP datagram carrying this HTTP get? Okay, so over here they are asking about the HTTP get one. Okay, so here the source path is 192.168.1.200 and the destination is 64.233.169.104. Okay, and over here as you can see the source port is 4335 and the destination port is 80. Okay, and hold on a second, guys. So the next question is consider now the HTTP get sent from the client to Google server. Okay, yeah, we have completed this question. So the fourth question, at what time is the corresponding 200 OK HTTP message received from the Google server, and what are the source and destination IP address and the TCP source and destination ports of the IP datagram carrying this HTTP 200 OK message? Okay, the HTTP 200 OK message. Okay, and for that, what is the source path? The source one is 64.233.169.104 and the destination is 192.168.1.100, and the source port of a TCP protocol is 80 and the destination port is 4335. Okay, then wait a minute, guys. Why am I just opening Safari multiple times. Okay, yeah, let's just come back into the topic. So recall that before a GET command can be sent to HTTP server, TCP must be sent up a connection using a three-way handshake, SYN-ACK handshake. At what time the client TCP SYN segment set up the connection used by GET? Okay, and what are the source of the destination IP address? Okay, now in the Wireshark, this is like now just unenter it. Okay, and where is the HTTP message? Hold on a second, guys. Yeah, now it's over here. So HTTP get message is here, and before that, we what we need is that at what time the client to server TCP SYN segment sets up a connection used to get sent at time. Okay, so before that there must be a SYN connection. Okay, so this is the SYN package which wants to set up a connection with the acknowledgement. Okay, so over here the source path is 192.168.1.100 and the destination is 64.233.169.104. Okay, and the ports are 4335 and 80. Okay, what are the destination and source IP address and of the path of the response? Okay, of the OK message. For example, let's say, wait a minute, guys. What are the source and destination IP address and the source of OK? For this, what is the response of it? Huh? This is the response of the SYN connection, right? So this response and the acknowledgement response to SYN that okay, let's just establish a connection. So over here the source path is 64.233.169.164, and similarly this one is over here. So it's just like a thing where it's from A to B and again from B to A. Okay, and for this the source port is 4335 and destination port is 80, which is a reverse of the previous one. Okay, and now we'll just open another thing like open and again open the ISP side. Okay, NAT ISP side, and in this again just filter it. Okay, filter this protocol by HTTP. Hold on a second. Yeah, now again just refilter it up, and now let's just answer the questions. So firstly, in the NAT ISP side trace file, find the HTTP get message and at what time does the message appear in the trace file. Okay, ISP trace file, and what are the source and destination ports. Okay, and which of these fields are same and which are different to fields in the question 3 above. Okay, so for that question just open the Wireshark of it, and over here the HTTP GET message. Time is 7.800 to 32 seconds, and the source and the destination port are 71.192.34.104, and the destination port is 64.233.169.104. And similarly, the port of the source is 4335 and the destination port is 80. And which of these fields are same and which are different than the answer in the previous home trace? Okay, only the source IP address is just changed. Okay, see the source IP address. For example, over here it is 71.192.34.104, and in the previous one the destination port is same, but the thing which changed was 192.168.1.100. Okay, so we'll just go to the next question. 7. Are there any fields in the HTTP GET message changed? And which of the following fields in the IP datagram carrying the HTTP GET are changed? And yeah, if any of these fields have changed, give the reason stating why the field needed to change. Okay, so we'll just go back to Wireshark, and over here in the HTTP GET message, is there any change in the fields over here? There is no change in fields. Okay, you can see everything is same compared to the previous one. Okay, so now we another question and a version, header length, flags and checksum. If any of this have changed, give me a reason. Okay, so we'll just have to check if any of these things have been changed. So over here the header length, where is it, the header, hold on a second. Yeah, the header length is 20, which was same for the previous one, so there is no change in it. And the flags of it also, no change, I guess. Yeah, flags are also no flag, also there is no change, it has the same one. And the checksum, uh, yeah, checksum has been changed because the source IP address has been changed, right? So the checksum had been changed. So that's it. And next question. In the NAT side, in the NAT ISP side trace file, at what time is the first message received from the Google server, and what is the source and destination IP address and the TCP source and destination ports on IP datagram carrying this HTTP 200 OK message? And what are the fields of the same and which are the different than to your answer in the question 4 above? Okay, so the HTTP OK message, uh, at what time did this message received? Okay, it was received at the time of 7.848 milliseconds. Okay, and what are the source and destination port? Source is this thing, this IP address, and the destination is this IP address, and the source port is 80 and the destination port is 4335. Okay, and which of the fields are the same and which of the following as different according to previous thing? Okay. Similarly to the previous question, nothing has been changed, like flags, header length, okay, data, check, only the checksum has been changed, and that is also because of the change in the source IP address. Okay, so yeah, next question, ninth question. In the NAT ISP side trace file, at what time were the client to server TCPs in segment and the server to client responding to segments in question 5 above? Okay, and what are the destination and the source of it? Okay, so over here, uh, just remember the segment number of it, HTTP 85, right? So yeah, Now go to 85, and before that there is a SYN packet over here, right? So over here the source path is 71.192.34.104, and the destination is 64.233.169.104, and similarly the source port is 4335 and the destination port is 80. This is a SYN packet which wants to establish a connection with the acknowledgement, and in response to the SYN, the acknowledgement which has already established a connection with SYN is this, which is just reverse of it. It's similarly like giving when a connection wants to be established from A to B, and B says that I'm ready to establish a connection with you to A, return back again. So the address is this one, and address is this, and the port is 80, and the destination port is 4335. And which of the fields are the same, and which of the different than your answer to the question 5 above. So for the SYN, the source IP address has changed, and for the acknowledgement, see over here for the SYN one, similarly to the previous one, the source IP address has only changed, and even for the similar to the add packet, only destination IP address has been changed. So and the port numbers are not changed. So yeah, that's it guys for this video.